What's up, gang? Welcome to another episode of The Grind. Get ready, it's a new day. The top 2 reasons that I see people fail: coachability and discipline. Coachability, or being a student. Be coachable. I know people that are coachable as long as they agree, as long as they like everything the coach says, long as they agree. 100% coachable. The minute that the coach tells them to do something they don't feel like doing, the minute that the coach tells them to do something that they don't 100% agree with, they stop listening. They don't want to follow action. I look at people that aren't as coachable, and there's levels to it. There's people that'll follow 90% or 95%, but not 100% to the T. The people that follow 100% typically can get 100% of the results. When you start to only take 90% or 95%, it's not like taking a test in school where you get a 95% and you get an A. It's more like when the military, and the friends that I know that were in the military, they train you about small things, inches, little disciplines, because doing 95% might get your head knocked off. And so I want to encourage you out there to be more coachable. Do 100% if you know that you got a good coach with a proven track record that cares about you. Shut up. Cállate. Listen up. Do 100% of what they tell you to do. Take notes. Come prepared when you have their time. Understand that they're going to share wisdom with you and give you knowledge. Have questions prepared when you get some of their time. Review those notes. But most importantly, implementation. Don't be the type of person that gets a play call and they don't run that play. Over time, if you keep running the right plays that your coach calls over and over and over again, you're going to get the right results. You can't just start coming to the line of scrimmage calling audibles. If you call an audible, you better have a proven long track record of success, and that play better work. Otherwise, just be coachable. The second reason that I see, top reason for failure of people that have the gifts and talents: discipline, or a lack thereof. They know what to do, but they don't do it. If you're not disciplined with the food that you eat, with the way that you spend your money, it's going to be hard to be disciplined with other things in your life. Discipline is all connected. Get disciplined in everything that you do. All these things will tie in together. People aren't disciplined at times with when to wake up, when to go to bed. Start getting disciplined on what time you're going to get up, what time you're going to go to bed. Stay disciplined and focused on the system that over time will provide the results that you want. It's hard. No crap is hard. It's supposed to be hard. Anything worth having in life is going to be hard. So ask yourself, what is your goal? Why are you doing this? Do you have a plan or a schedule in place that you're supposed to follow? If not, put a plan in place, put a schedule in place. But the key to it all is you got to have discipline to follow it day in and day out. Develop a little notepad of what not to do. People have to-do lists. Have some discipline on what not to do. Things that you know start holding you down. Don't drink during the weekday, or whatever are the small things that you know are starting to knock you down in life. Here's what I've heard discipline defined as one of my favorite definitions. I think it was by Nick Saban back in the day. I heard him say, discipline to me is doing what needs to be done, when it needs to be done, the way it needs to be done, regardless of how you feel. Too many people go based on how they feel. Discipline don't have anything to do with how you feel. Discipline has everything to do with doing what needs to happen regardless of how you feel. You're not always going to feel like doing the right things, eating the right foods, making the right decisions, waking up when you need to wake up, and grinding the way that you need to grind. That's where discipline comes into play. If you want freedom, you better have discipline. Discipline provides a life of freedom. Do the things that you need to do right now And over time, you'll get a chance to do all the things that you want to do down the road. If you do the things that you want to do right now that are comfortable, you may not ever get to live the life that you want to live. So I suggest find a coach, listen to them 100%, be the best student in the room at all times, be disciplined to the process over time. I didn't tell you what happened overnight, but over time, if you're disciplined to the process, good things are going to happen. You hear people say things like, their coach will say to the people, didn't I tell you? Or didn't you know? And and they start making excuses. Have discipline to the process, be coachable. And when you do those things, you'll have major gains by leaps and bounds on your way to seeing us all at the top. Thanks for joining us on another episode of The Grind. Get ready, it's a new day.